Hi, this is John Cena. Hit the like button if you think that Eddie Guerrero was better than Chris Benoit.
Now, I do love the analogy that Kevin Nash used to defend his take. He said, when we watch porn, we want to see guys with big dicks smashing hot women. That's facts. Bro, nobody wants to watch a porno of a guy with a fucking small dick smashing a hot woman. If that's true, you a fucking weirdo, okay? You a weirdo. That is very comparable to the wrestling business. We want to see big guys beating up small dudes, just like porn. We want to see guys with BBCs smashing hot women on Bang Bros. We want to see guys with big dicks smashing women on fucking Brazzers. That's facts. Nigga, you don't see these porn companies hiring small dick men. That's the same thing as pro wrestling, right? Can you imagine if the porn business was filled up with guys with small dicks? Bro, you can kill the business by hiring guys with small dicks. Because me, man, I do not want to watch a guy with a fucking small dick smashing a hot woman. Bro, that will piss me off, okay? That metric will always piss me the fuck off, bro. You see, when it comes to porn companies, they want to hire guys like me. They want to hire guys with monster BBCs like me. That's who they want to hire. They don't want to hire small men, okay? They don't want to hire small dick men. The fuck hot women in these pornos. That's the same thing. That's what Nash is trying to say. That's why he used the porn analogy. A guy with a small dick in porn is not going to be successful. I ain't lying. Guys with small dicks always fail in pornos. That's facts on motherfucking facts. That's how I see it. That is the wrestling business. You can't have this business be built around small men. Just like the porn business. You can't have the porn business being pushed by fucking small dick men. That was the perfect analogy that Nash used that I agree with. Listen, here's what Nash was trying to say. He was trying to say that big dick guys in porn, they are draws. That's facts. Small men in wrestling are not draws. Big guys in wrestling are draws. Now, look at Roman Reigns. Was he a draw? Yes, because Roman has size. Roman is a big guy. That's why people like him. If Roman was 5'8", I guarantee you, people wouldn't fuck with him. If Roman was a short, small man, I'm not lying, bruh. That's facts on facts. That's what Nash was trying to tell you. Big guys draw. Just like in porn. Small dick men don't draw in porn. It's only the big dick guys like me who draw in porn. That's what Nash was trying to say in his take. Now, I did hear what Kevin Nash said about Chris Benoit and Eddie G killing the wrestling business. Listen, I'm telling you, man, Dutch Mantel, he is past his prime in regards to talking about professional wrestling. He just missed the whole plot. I saw his video. Bro, you missed the point on what he was trying to say. You were trying to cherry pick. You were saying, oh, if that's true, then how come the World Wrestling Federation is doing great right now as we speak? Okay, hold on, bro. You was not saying that 5, 4, 6 years ago under Vince McMahon. Don't cherry pick. Using today's wrestling, today's version of the WWF, that is a bad example. Yeah, right now, they have a hot streak. But that was not always the case under Vince McMahon. Under the Roman Reigns era, it was not always the case. So do not use that as an example. You missed the whole point on what Kevin Nash was trying to say. Nash was right and he was wrong. I don't think that Eddie G and Chris Benoit killed the wrestling business, but the optics. They killed the optics of the wrestling business. That's what I mean. That's what he meant. Because, yes, they were short. Chris Benoit, Eddie G, they were short, but they were fucking jacked up. They were swole, jacked up, but they gave other people courage when it came to being pro wrestlers. I think that's what he means. They gave midgets courage. They gave midgets confidence and courage that they also can be fake pro wrestlers. I think that's what he means. Because I will always say this. CM Junk and Daniel Bryan, those two guys, they killed the wrestling business. It was those two. But who gave them confidence on being pro wrestlers? It was Chris Benoit and Eddie G. That is facts on facts. So, yes, Chris Benoit and Eddie G, they got the ball rolling. But ultimately, it was CM Junk and Daniel Bryan that killed the wrestling business. Because now, every fucking 5'8" midget, we compare him to Daniel Bryan. Every guy who has a sloppy ass body, we compare him to CM Junk, right? Every guy who has tats, who has an average sloppy ass body, but they can talk, we compare him to CM Junk. Tell me I'm lying. Every 5'8" guy who has an underdog gimmick, we compare him to Daniel Bryan. So yes, Nash was right and wrong. Where he was right at was, yes, Chris Benoit and Eddie G, they gave short men courage that they also can be fake pro wrestlers. And now this business is surrounded by vanilla midgets. But no, man, Dutch Mantel was fucking wrong. I'm like, bruh, I get it. You don't like Nash, but oh, they're sold out every week now. The World Wrestling Federation is sold out. This and this and that. Yeah, now. You are saying this now, bitch. This is a hot streak. Last year, they were not at a hot streak. Now they are. But we are going by in general. We ain't cherry picking, right? You are trying to move the goalposts. That's moving the goalposts. Chris Benoit and Eddie G, that match was damn near 20-some years ago. So yes, you are cherry picking to this era. Okay, what about 5 years ago? 10 years ago? Was the World Wrestling Federation hot like this? No. So yes, he was saying facts. Nash was saying facts. Overall, yes, bitch, overall, vanilla midgets killed this business. Yes, that's facts. Like, don't cherry pick to this era. Bro, this is brand new. Don't cherry pick to the Cody Rhodes era. You can't do that, bro. Because, okay, was the World Wrestling Federation as hot like it is now when Cody Rhodes was in All Elite Wrestling? No, bitch. If Nash was saying lies, then how come All Elite Wrestling is struggling in ratings? Why? They are pushing vanilla midgets. Now, this dude, he tried to use Max as an example. Nah, man, you can't do that. Listen, he's 5'8". Okay, if you got a 5'8" guy as the face of your company, man, you are down bad. I'm just speaking facts. If a 5'8" guy is the face of your brand, you are down bad. Hence the ratings. Now, people want to say, oh, what about Cody Rhodes? Cody is small. No, he ain't small, bitch. He is 6'1". He's over 220. He's a fucking heavyweight. By that logic, he's a big dude. He's tall and he's big. If you are over 6'1", you are a big guy. So no, bitch, he ain't fucking small. Stop cherry picking. What small is Carmelo Hayes. That's small, bitch. That's what Nash is trying to tell you. That's small. J.D. McDonough. That's small. Finn Balor. That's small. That's what he means. Guys like that, bitch. Guys like fucking Dave Garcia. Guys like Orange Cassidy. That's small. Guys like Wheeler, useless. That's small. Right? Guys like that. So, what Nash was saying was fucking facts. Small men have killed this business. Okay, let's talk about Johnny Gargano. Let's talk about Johnny G. Why was he so over in NXT? Because he was compared to Daniel Bryan. Why is that? Why was people comparing him to Daniel Bryan? Why? He was short, small. He had the typical underdog gimmick. Right on cue. Okay, let's talk about Max. Listen, what makes Max good is, yes, he does have a look. He does have personality. He can talk. But there's tons of guys on his roster that are also pushed, but are small. So it makes him not stand out as much as he used to. Now he's infused with other small men. Now, I don't consider Will Ospreay small. He ain't fucking small. But overall, this feud is mainly about Daniel Garcia. But overall, this feud is about avenging Daniel Garcia, a fucking small man. How about Hook? How about fucking Darby Allin? How about fucking Sammy G, Jack Perry? All these small men that are pushed on All Elite Wrestling TV. But man, that pissed me off. That fucking Dutch Mantel tried to talk down to Kevin Nash about his take by saying, well, how can wrestling be dead? Look at the high business that the World Wrestling Federation is doing right now as we speak. Yes, the past 5-6 months. What about 5 years ago, bitch? What about 10 years ago, bitch? What about the John Cena era? Dude, niggas was saying yes, John killed the business. So please, man, don't cherry pick, man. Don't cherry pick. Right? It's like my Roman Reigns argument. Roman ain't no GOAT. Roman ain't no damn top 10 wrestler of all time. He ain't top 20. Why? Nigga, a 4-year sample size does not make you a GOAT. Okay, what about his previous 8 years as the big dog? Okay, y'all was booing him. So fuck you. He ain't top 10. He ain't top 20. Fuck you. Okay, keep that same energy. He ain't top 10. 4 years, that ain't long enough. Okay, the past 4 years, yeah, he was over. What about the previous 8 years? You don't talk about that. Because at the end of the motherfucking day, Roman has been the face of this brand for the past 10 years. So, fuck you. But overall, Nash was speaking facts. Look at all these small men. When you look at NXT, man, there's a lot of small men being pushed. Look at All Elite Wrestling. Tons of small men being pushed. Like, bruh, that ain't good. Now, let's compare that to Chris Benoit and Eddie G. Here's why Nash was right and wrong. Yes, those two guys were short, but those guys were fucking jacked up, swole, right? If those two guys gave other short men courage and motherfucking inspiration, then how come we don't see any more guys that are as jacked as Eddie G? If Eddie G is your idol, then by that metric, you should be as swole and jacked up like Eddie G. We don't see that. We don't see any guys that are built like Chris Benoit. So I don't know a lot of guys that want to be like Chris Benoit and Eddie G, because I'm not seeing any guys that got the body of a Chris Benoit. Now, if we had tons of guys that were built like those two guys, man, we will be in a better position today in fake pro wrestling. But no, we are not. Bro, all I see are CM Junk wannabes. All I see are Daniel Bryan wannabes. 5'8" short men that want to get over based on their matches. That are based on, they want to get over based on being motherfucking underdogs. I hate that. We got too many motherfucking underdogs that want to be the next Daniel Bryan. Dude, I'm getting vibes that Mr. Daniel Garcia, he wants to be the next Daniel Bryan. That's bad, bro. We don't need any more Daniel Bryans. Right? Listen, look at Pac. Pac is being pushed, but he's 5'8", right? He's short. So, what makes him any more special than Max? Yes, Max can talk, but he's short. You can't build your company around a guy who's 5'8". I don't care how good he is. That means you have no top men. If a 5'8" dude is your top guy, nigga, there's no way in hell Vince McMahon would make a 5'8" man the face of his brand. Never. Let's talk about Eric Bischoff. No way in hell he would make a 5'8" man the face of his brand. Hell no. So yes, that's bad. I'm gonna keep on saying it. CM Junk and Daniel Bryan, those two guys, they killed the business. Because everybody growing up, they want to be like CM Junk and Daniel Bryan. Those two guys. But mostly it's Daniel Bryan. Because guys like him, he paved the way for Zack Sabre Jr. Guys like that. he paved the way for dudes like that. Boring ass guys who are all about the work rate. So in general, I don't think Chris Benoit and Eddie G killed the business, but they gave other guys courage that they also can be fake pro wrestlers based off their height. But I'm like, man, at least Chris Benoit was jacked. At least Eddie G was jacked up. I'm seeing 5'8" men that are short, small, skinny. I'm like, man, that is what killed the business. Small men. Short, small men who only want to focus on a fucking work rate. I don't like that. Fuck work rate. That's all you want to do is focus on the work rate. So, what about Triple H? Is Triple H pushing small men? Not really. He's pushing guys with average to big size. That's how I see it. Look at Cody Rhodes. Look at Dane Priest. Look at Logan Paul. Those guys got some size on them. So you can't say that. What about Carmelo Hayes? He has been booked like a jobber. So you can't say that Triple H is pushing tons of small men, because he is not. He's pushing guys with some size on them and height, right? Dutch Mantel, he wanted to use the height factor, right? But yes, short men should not get pushed unless you are Jericho or a fucking Max. But you can't push tons of fucking small men because you make your brand look bad. People want to see a freak show. They want to see big guys that don't look like the average person walking down the street. That's what Nash was saying. See, people think Nash was saying, oh, he wants guys that are fucking 6'5", fucking 7 feet tall. No, he ain't saying that. He wants guys who are built like a Bret Hart. He wants guys that are built like a John Cena. Guys like that. Yes, John ain't that super tall, but he's jacked up though. That's what Nash is trying to say. At least Rollins has some size on him. Nobody has ever called Seth Freaky Rollins a small man. And I'm done.